What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be talking about is a major mistake that a lot of you guys have been making, and you guys are writing certain things in the comments, and I'm starting to become aware of the fact that you guys are moving way too fast with the fact that we know for a fact that we have the Zero Chill promo coming very, very soon. So many of you guys have already done this and lost a lot of coins because you've invested in the new NFL 100. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about real quickly. All right, when you go to notifications over here, you should have seen this on PS4, right? You should have seen a notification that kind of lets you know that the Zero Chill is going to be starting. Now, with that, the whole display, it's letting you know right there we're looking at Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson is going to be at wide receiver somewhere, somehow in the Zero Chill. It would be the most foolish thing ever if they were to update his free safety card. It's going to be the wide receiver, okay? So with the way that they put this out, right, we have so many more things coming. All right. In addition to that, for those of you guys that are, that are still trying to get involved in the community of GmiasWorld, GmiasWorld family, if you're on PS4, you can definitely send out a request. We are growing rather quickly. There are a lot of requests that come in daily. I have other people that help me out to review, like look at your account, make sure you're not doing anything crazy before you're accepted. But you can. We're like 1,449 strong right now. Nobody thought we could do this. We got like 44 people in parties right now. You guys are doing the right thing. I appreciate you guys for joining and wanting to, have fun with each other while playing Madden. So definitely go ahead and send a request if you are on PS4. Okay, just let me know in the comment when it asks you, why you want to join or whatever. Like, just let me know. You're a viewer, whatever, stuff like that. And then you should have no issue joining the family. All right. Now, for those of you guys that already lost a lot of coins, right? This is what you're going to have to do. You are going to have to now go and grind Gauntlet if you haven't already grinded Gauntlet. You're going to have to grind to MUT level 80 if you haven't already done that. And you're going to have to get those coins. You're going to have to get those free packs. And you're going to have to figure out how you're going to be able to utilize the cards that you currently have. Now, this is the situation, right? The linemen that are out, the best lineman that was released is Larry Allen. Everyone else is questionable. You could say Jonathan Ogden because of his strength, but to be honest with you, Lane Johnson is still pretty solid for me. So it is what it is. Whichever way you guys want to go, you can go ahead and do that if that's something that you're into. I want to point out why all is not lost if you did end up, buying stuff and making your O-line crazy, because honestly, you want to make your run game as OP as possible. I understand that, but I also want to make sure that you guys have coins after you do whatever you do. So one of the things that I want to point out is when it came to a lot of the sets that they put out, obviously you see that they've been going crazy, crafting materials, doing all the kind of weird stuff. They did this for Most Feared. The one thing I want you to know is that your 77 plus overall players, and even in some case, the 70 to 74, they're probably going to have some kind of value, because it seems like it's been a reoccurring theme with the way that they've been doing these promos of letting you use the lower end cards to be able to do stuff. All right, so in this one, they're specifically asking for gold harvest cards, but in certain parts, they'll just ask you for any 77 to 79 and any 70 to 74. So if you did spend a lot of coins, don't go too crazy with trying to like quick sell a lot of your golds and stuff. Wait to see the sets that they do release and see what we could do with them to kind of make your coins back up. All right, because it's nothing I can do now for those of you guys that have already done it and invested in it. But what I can do is show you other ways that you're going to be able to make some of that coin up. So if you look in my item binder right now, I have way too much cards. All right, it's just like I'm a hoarder. Like, it's crazy. I don't know what's going on, why I have 1,000 items. I couldn't even tell you what most of these items are and why they're there, but it doesn't matter. The bottom line is I'm going to hold on to some of these 79, 77s, all these other cards. We're not going to sell them. We're not going to do anything with them. Just hold them, and we're going to wait, okay? Wait until they give us the information about Zero Chill, and then we'll go from there. Now, as far as what I was just touching on, I've already told you guys that Larry Allen is the best card. What I will explain to you again thoroughly is that Randy Moss is more than likely going to be coming out with the next batch of NFL 100 because the wide receivers will be released. The whole thing about Brandon Cooks, okay? We're going to go ahead and take a look at his card, and we're going to talk about some things. A lot of you guys are very, very excited. Yo, Gmia, he gets human joystick, bro, and you guys are going wild. And I understand all that, and I appreciate it. And, it does surely look like something that's very, very exciting. But for those of you guys that have paid $2 million plus for this card, I don't know if you're going to get that back if you don't sell them back immediately. All right? For the time being, I would urge you guys to use your power-up pass. And for any reason you wanted to, play around and utilize this card, I would urge you, seriously, please, use your power-up pass. Once everything else drops, you can take the power-up pass back off of him. I'm sure his price will continue to go down. It's no way possible that he's going to keep this price like that because he's a 5'10" receiver that just, he could run routes. That's pretty much what it is. Like, he's a better route running Tyreek Hill in Madden 20 right now. That's all that it is. If that's what you're looking for, that's absolutely fine. I just don't think that you should have spent that many coins on it. So I'm going to urge you to kind of get rid of him and wait for him to drop under the 2 mil. He'd be like 1.5, whatever, because he is the series master. He's going to have relevance, but up until this week is over. And then once Jerry Rice, possibly Randy Moss, T.O., all these guys start jumping out of nowhere, you just lost 2.5 mil. Some of you guys are bragging that you spent 3 mil. Look, bro, if you got it, flaunt it. All right? But a majority of us, including myself, bro, it makes no sense to do something like that. So, again, I would urge you to go ahead and sell him back, and then you wait for his price to drop because it's absolutely going to drop with the NFL 100 players coming out, and they're going to have abilities to start the game. So, GG's. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's going to be really, really wild with the stuff that's going to actively be going on because you're going to probably have to have specific players to counteract what's going to be going on. All right? So, those are two of the main things that I wanted to talk about. The fact that the O-line is out and you guys are upgrading and beefing up your O-line when in some cases it's not necessary because the best player that's available on the O-line right now from the NFL 100 is Larry Allen. After that now, you can start doing whatever you want. All right, and what do I mean by that? This is what I would like you guys to do. There's going to be a lot of different snipes going on, especially with these 94 overall players in different aspects because other players are coming out. So, yesterday this went down to like 340, 350 Emmitt Smith. You're going to see the price starting to go up. I'm going to explain to you guys why that's happening. Pretty much people are going to look for the cheapest cards to kind of get the most training from because some way, somehow, training is going to be needed inside of that situation of the Zero Chill program. So even if they give us a new currency, the one thing that you notice throughout the entirety, training has been a major factor into getting players to the level that you want them. So you're going to see that, like right here, if you wanted to get a 94 overall for 333, this would be a huge thing right here if this would go for that price. You know what I'm saying? Because look, if you guys wanted to go number of bids or whatever and see what's happening, you could try that as well. You could look at this guy. It's 10 minutes, 303, 4 bids. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the things that you should be doing right now to kind of give yourself an idea of what you're going to be able to accomplish with the way everything is going. Because ultimately, you will be able to get snipes either for your actual team or you'll just be able to have a whole lot of training points. Now, this guy at center is not a good center. I'm just going to let you know that right now. But if you were to get him for this cheap, you could sell him back and make about 150K right off the top with no issues. You know what I'm saying? Is like overall with the run game, he's not better than Travis Frederick. I think he's probably the weakest link in the whole NFL 100 release, but that's just my opinion. When you look at it again, like I said, you can look at it and kind of gauge it and figure out what's going to go on. But when you see a lot more green on the lesser card that you're comparing it to, that should be a cause for pause. And you should be like, yo, you know what? Maybe this is not smart. So a lot of the things that you guys are doing and the way that you're spending your coins, I don't think that it's very smart, but I would look for these type of things. Look for it based on price because look, he's probably not going to sell. You see how it's still going up? He's probably going to sell for about 400K, but regardless, unless somebody has a Dolphin theme team or whatever other team he played for, he's going to be relatively useless when compared to the other players in the run game that are already available. All right? This right here, 333 for 94, that's what is it, like 18,000 training? It's something ridiculous with the amount of training, right? If you wanted to go ahead and grab that, to know just for certain that you have a card that has some value going into the Zero Chill that's going to give you training, that would be ideal because more than likely you're going to have to, whatever, even if they give us the Calvin Johnson Master, whatever they give us, you're going to have to spend a lot of training. It was 4,500 training for me to go up 1 tab on Larry Allen. 45. So EA is not playing around. One way or the other, you're going to have to spend coins. So This is something that I would ask that all of you guys look into. Watch the market, see the cheaper cards, try to understand exactly what's going on. If there is a player that for whatever reason you wanted prior to that, you know what I'm saying? You can look at it right now and kind of check it and see what's going on with it. See if it makes sense to go after it, things of that nature. Okay, now is the best time, and that's a good play by right there. Nitrate Lane is a dog, bruh. He just cost me, he caused the fumble that helped me win a game earlier, because he's one of the only corners with 91 hit power, like 90 plus hit power. Click onto him, make sure you're usering him, and blast your opponent. They're gonna fumble the football a lot more often than not. All right, so looking through the rest of this and trying to analyze it and seeing what's going on, keep in mind, it's a very, very huge factor. Okay, these are very, very huge factors that I believe is going to make a huge addition to your team. All right, just like outright, they're going to be, you know, players that can make or break your squad if you get them for the right price. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about Night Train Lane, Munoz, I've already spoken about him. Bruh, Joe Thomas, Munoz, whatever, bro. You can sell him. You can sell Joe Thomas and go after Munoz. This is the time to start doing that stuff. All right, now, as far as you guys that already invested in a lineman, would it be smart for you to sell it now? No, because all of the prices of the linemen have gone down. They've all dropped tremendously. All of them. It's been obscene. This right here, low key, got me wanting to like get in on this, bro. Like low key, like I really want to get in on it. But at the same time, I don't want to waste any coins, so I'm going to leave it alone. But those are the kind of things that be like, all right, I might have to get on that. So let me go ahead real quickly and just explain what, you know, some of the things you probably can do right now. You can go through and look at some of the players on the O-line and try to figure out what you think is best for you, depending on the price that you got it for. But I've seen the prices drop 200K or more within a day. So that's very, very bad. Right at this moment, you could cut your losses, but it doesn't really make any sense, because if that's the card that you use and you sold the prior card, you're just taking an outright L. So I would just overall say, keep the cards that you got already. If you bought an Anthony Munoz and you sold Joe Thomas, just keep Munoz. It's fine. You know, some people can get him for snipes, whatever. It's fine. Keep him, wait, and see what happens with everything else. But some of the other cards, like the Stevenson, what was the other dude? This dude right here. Like, some of them are just not that good. So if you wanted to, what I would urge you guys to do, you see people are still buying Ogden. That's a good price for Ogden, by the way, because like I said, his strength factor is the only thing that makes him so much better. But getting them at these type of prices, if you're able to get your O-line at these type of prices, then it's a no-brainer. Anything in the 5s and the 6s that you guys spent for it, you probably took an L at this point. All right, because like I said, it's very, very clear that Larry Allen is the best card that's available, and look at where he's at. You know what I'm saying? I got him for 601, and look at where he's at right now. You see what I'm saying? And he's the best. So right now, you guys got to be very, very careful. And remember, with everything that I'm telling you right now, gauge the prices of your other cards, because they're all going to be around that 200K whatever mark. So you can kind of evaluate it. If you get these for similar prices, then it would be a no-brainer. You go after it. Like, if I could get Munoz for 379, Joe Thomas is selling for like 240, 250. This is a major upgrade. If you can do that. If you can't, now it just doesn't make any sense. But again, it's your choice. Figure out the best moves that you can make right now. But Zero Chill will be here soon. So hold on to as many coins as you possibly can, because as soon as they start releasing content and we know for sure who the master is, I'm pretty sure many of us are going to want at least one of those masters. I'm going to talk to you guys later. I'm going to talk to you guys later about this in the comments, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. Let me know your moves, bro. Did you fix the situation, get rid of some of them, cut the losses in certain aspects? Let me know. But bottom line is, this upcoming week, we're focused completely on Zero Chill. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.